and welcome to today's edition of the News in Brief on Graphic Online. In the headlines, Ghana has not engaged UK on migrant resettlement, says Foreign Ministry. Majority refutes claims of influencing withdrawal of soldiers from Speaker's security detail and says the Speaker has 12 police officers protecting him. Former Deputy Finance Minister Forson granted 3 million cedis self-recognisance bill after pleading not guilty to financial loss charge. 50 tricycle riders arrested for unlawfully plying Accra-Tema Motorway. And Ghana Boxing Authority suspends former International Boxing Federation champion Richard Commey. And now the news in brief. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration has debunked media reports suggesting that Ghana was engaging with the UK government so that the UK can send migrants to countries such as Rwanda and Ghana for processing and resettlement.
Some UK newspapers on Tuesday reported details of a document dubbed Operation Dead Meat, which contains, among others, a measure supposedly being drawn up by UK authorities to send migrants to countries such as Rwanda and Ghana for processing and resettlement. But reacting to the reports in a press statement, Ghana's Foreign Ministry said Ghana has not engaged with the UK on any such plan and does not intend to consider any such operation in the future where the UK plans to deport or return migrants of third countries from the UK. This position of the Ghana government has not changed, and the ministry advises that any publication implies otherwise should be ignored, the statement indicated.
The withdrawal of 4 soldiers from the security detail of the Speaker of Parliament, Mr. Alban Bagbin, by the Ghana Armed Forces continues to remain in the media discussions this week. The majority in Parliament, who are being accused by the minority of being involved, say the decision is not politically motivated.
In a statement issued on Monday, the majority explained that a letter from the Chief of Staff of the Ghana Armed Forces to Parliament said the 4 officers were attached without proper procedure, hence the withdrawal. They said the Speaker has 12 police officers protecting him in his home and office. Meanwhile, former Speaker of Parliament, Professor Michael Quay, responding to media discussions suggesting that he benefited from a similar security arrangement, said he was never offered any military protection nor requested any during his tenure as Speaker. The National Security, on the other hand, says all requisite resources, including logistics and personnel required for the full protection of the Speaker, has been provided.
A former Deputy Minister of Finance, Dr. Kisiel Forson, has pleaded not guilty to the charge of causing financial loss of 2.37 million euros to the state in an ambulance purchase deal. He was granted a self-recognisance bill in the sum of 3 million cedis by the Accra High Court when he was arraigned on Tuesday.
The 2 other accused persons, Dr. Sylvester Nimana, a former Chief Director of the Ministry of Health, and Richard Jakpa, a businessman, also pleaded not guilty to count of abatement to causing financial loss to the state. Dr. Nimana was granted bail in the sum of 1 million Ghana cedis with 3 sureties, one of whom should be a public servant not below the rank of a director, while Jakpa was granted bail in the sum of 5 million Ghana cedis with 3 sureties, one to be justified. A Deputy Attorney General who was in court, Mr. Alfred Tuyayeboa, spoke to journalists after Tuesday's court proceedings.
We are dealing with what we have through the investigations conducted by the Ghana Police Service and IOCO. So based on what we have, we think these are the appropriate people to go before this court. We are very much satisfied with it. This one is a fake ambulance scandal, and we are ready anytime to appear before the court and put across our case. We are trying to make sure that people are made to account for their stewardship. So if there's anyone who has also done something untoward, the laws of Ghana will not let such a person go scot-free.
Also, a former Deputy Minister in the NDC government, Mr. Felix Kwachiofosu, had this to say.
The courts have their role. Once a matter is seized with the courts, one cannot delve into the merits of it. However, the Attorney General is a public official, and his conduct, actions and inactions are subject to public scrutiny and commentary. So we are taking issue with the decision to prosecute in a matter whose facts are so clear for everybody to see. The ambulances in question are parked at the Air Force Base, and I would entreat you to demand access to those buses so that you take a look at them, film it, and show it to your viewers and listeners, for them to determine whether a government can claim that it has incurred a loss at a time when the items that have been paid for are in its custody. And indeed, they have put stumbling blocks in the way of those who were supposed to ensure that the ambulances were fit for purpose to do so.
50 recalcitrant tricycle riders have been arrested and their tricycles impounded for defying the directive not to use the Accra-Tema Motorway. They were arrested during a special 5-day operation undertaken by officers of 7 assemblies: La Dade Kotopon, Lejokuku, Tema West, Tema Metropolitan, Ashaiman, and Adentan.
The exercise is in line with the Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council's directive to no longer have tricycles, also known as Aboboya, use the motorway effective November 1, 2021. The Greater Accra Regional Minister, Mr. Henry Quartey, gave the directive as part of ensuring discipline on the highway. The directive is also part of the Let's Make Accra Work campaign.
In a last story, former International Boxing Federation lightweight champion Richard Commey has been suspended indefinitely by the Ghana Boxing Authority for acts of disrespect and misconduct towards the authority.
The GBA in a statement said Commey's indefinite suspension takes effect from Monday, January 17. The authority explains that all required courtesies put on Commey as a Ghanaian professional boxer and a former world champion have been withdrawn. In a separate statement, the Ghana Boxing Authority announced the indefinite suspension of the license of Commey's manager and CEO of Streetwise Promotions, Mr. Michael Amubediakon, over his failure to remit a percentage sum of the affairs to the body in accordance with the GBA rules and regulations.
News in Brief was brought to you by Graphic News Plus.
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Visit us on graphic.com.gh for further information. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
Thank you for watching today's edition. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube at Graphic GH. I am Juliet Echan Safo.
Subscribe now.